I'm gonna go through some steps with you guys on how to choose a geographical targeted area. And then I'm gonna go through with you the things not to do. And I'm gonna show you the system of implementing, and you don't have to do it all at one time. Pick 3 things and then add things on as you go on. But I'm gonna show you a full system or a full funnel that you can implement that would totally dominate your marketplaces, okay, with your brand. And the inquiries that come in would be, come list my home. They wouldn't be anything else other than come over and please list or talk to me about listing my home. And I'm sure you guys want more of that, correct?
Yes.
All right, awesome. So number 1, let's look at this. So when choosing your targeted market, don't choose an area based on where you live. That's a mistake. I know you guys like it, but it doesn't always mean it's the best area. So don't choose a place based on where you live. Number 2, please review the numbers. You have to know what numbers to look at, which I'm going to go over with you in the next slide, but you need to review the numbers of what's going on in that community. And then number 3, people always make this mistake, not identifying what type of prospect that you're trying to attract, and you're not positioning yourself as that expert. I watch all the time. We have communities around here, and the communities are first-time home buyer communities. But yet the messages for the people that are targeting those areas are not directed to first-time home buyers. See, to give you an idea, in some of your marketplaces, you're like, I want first-time home buyers. That's what I really want. That's what we service well. But yet none of your message, none of your marketing actually says that. So for us, our avatar has always been the move-up buyer. Because if you look at this, when we ran these numbers, we said, okay, find a targeted area with at least 100,000 residents. So 100,000 residents minimum, with a minimum turnover rate of 5%. Minimum turnover rate of 5%. Now this is common. A lot of markets right now are even less than this. So to give you an idea, we've got one of the communities around here, it's, let's call it 10,000 homes. And of the research we did, we took the entire track, we saw there's 10,000 homes, and we went back year over year and looked at how many sales took place. We ended up uncovering that only 2.5% of the homes in the community actually sell on average per year. Which, if you start to break that down, 10,000 homes, what's 2.5 of 10,000? Math wizards in the room? I already know the answer, so don't worry. You don't have to. Yeah. 250. 250 sales. Of the 250 sales, folks, divide that by 12, what are you getting? You're getting about 20 a month. Is that a fair statement? 20 a month. Of the 20 a month, you've only got accessibility to maybe 10, if maybe 12. Because of that, you're gonna have people who have real estate licenses. You're gonna have people who have immediate family or best friends who are in real estate. You're not gonna be able to obtain that business. So then it's gonna be left with the other 50%. So really now, you're going after 10 to 12 listings a month out of 10,000 homes. So when people start sending 250 postcards out, well, okay, good luck. You're trying to find the needle in the haystack at that moment in time, and they're just now seeing you for the very first time. That's a mistake. So you want to make sure you choose an area with at least 100,000 residences. I say the bigger, the better, based on your budget. A lot of the things I'm going to show you today, whether it's 10,000, 100,000, or $1 million, the budget doesn't change as much. There's 1 or 2 components that it does, and I will show you that. But if I were to go to your city, give me the city you guys would like to target.
La Mesa.
La Mesa. Okay, so we go to La Mesa and we go, okay, are there about 100,000 residences there?
Yeah.
Okay, about 100,000 residences. So we then confirm that there's enough turnover happening because we want to make sure we have an opportunity to get sales. And then from there, I in my business like to target 34 to 50-year-olds with children. Those are my move-up buyers. In my community, knowing the demographics, people own their first home, and by age 35 to 42, 43, maybe a little bit older, they're selling that 3-bedroom or 4-bedroom 2,000 to 2,500 square foot home, and they're making the move into the 5-bedroom, 3,500 square foot home, possibly with a pool in the backyard. So when we list their home, it's easy. It's a quick sale. It's median sales price or below, and they're now buying the more expensive homes. So I need to make sure that where I'm targeting gives me my avatar. I know some agents say they focus on golf course communities. Great. Describe that type of seller to me, or describe that type of buyer to me. Are you getting 2 sales, or are you just getting 1? Because I know some people who sell, I sell in the golf course community, I'm a specialist in there. Great. You're not really selling a lot of houses, but nonetheless, you're specialized because you're going to sell for $1 million. And I'm out here and I have a listing for 6, but I also have a buyer for 8, not in the golf course community. And now I've actually made more money than you have, but you're more in it for the fame. I'm more in it for the volume. Does that make sense? So that's the avatar. So the funnel that I'm showing you today is really directed towards this avatar, towards this group of people. Here's the thing you'll need for the funnel. Everything I show you is about the worry-free listing, but you're going to have a brand. You're going to have to be known for something. I'm known for the worry-free listing, flexible commission plan, cancel at any time with no fees. We've got our sell it yourself while listed, pay nothing, our maximum marketing guarantee, and our instant offer program. Number 2, you're going to have a graphic designer and an internet marketing consultant. Sometimes they're the same person. Now, when you look at this, you need to craft your message. We already talked about this though, message, media, market. Your message should match your marketplace. My worry-free listing does match my marketplace, but what are you known for? What is your brand? What is on all of your material? And this whole funnel is designed to position yourself as the celebrity in the marketplace. So let's start breaking down the components of it. First component, this was stripped out of a presentation, so excuse the branding on the top and the bottom. But this is the Facebook, Instagram advertisements. This is cheap. This is $5 a day, maybe $10 a day. And there's 3 components or 3 types of ads you run. USP ads, educational ads, and testimonial ads. For a total of $5 a day, maybe $10 a day, you can be running these. You can run them to essentially 2 groups though. One is just your target market. Now, most of you guys know by now, and if you don't, you're about to find out, that Facebook has restricted it to making it a minimum of 15 miles. Okay, great. Then you run it to the 15 miles. Some people outside your target market are going to see it, but people inside of your target market will see it as well. So now you can run it to a new audience. You could also run it to a retargeted audience just by putting the pixel from your Facebook account on the back of your websites. You can start to target those individuals. Let me make sure we're clear though. These types of ads that run, you're not going to see cost per lead at $1, at $2, at $5. This is part of a branding funnel. There are going to be people who see these nonstop that never click a single button, but they see your name and they see your messaging. They're going to, right here, you're going to have video ads on the worry-free listing, video ads on your instant offer program. You're going to have video ads that are blog content. So we do that through viral marketing, which I can make an introduction to anyone in here. But Charles and I go in that back studio once a month. I get 8 scripts and I go through, we make edits, I get in front of the teleprompter and I read the script. He sends it to viral marketing. Viral marketing makes all the edits. And what viral marketing does is they send us back the videos. So we go run them as educational ads on Facebook. And when people click on it, we direct them back to our blog on our property search website. That's how that works. They also post these on Google for us. So on Google at the bottom of the profile, like if you pull up Cory Realtor and you scroll all the way down to the bottom right, they'll upload these videos on Google. But this right here is going from an educationalist. You're trying to educate your community. You're not trying to just sell. You're trying to position yourself as an expert in the field. And a lot of times most times people want to see content first before they make a commitment. Makes sense? They want to know, like, man, if I call this guy, he seems to know exactly what he's talking about. He seems to know the common issues, the common problems, and he's going to know how to actually get our home sold. So this is different content we run every single month. And then testimonial ads, third-party testimonial ads. We'll do that with a single image or we'll do that with a video. It might be a video with me telling the story of a seller. and Charles throwing in some photos, and we're showing how we sold it for 200% over market value, or I'm sorry, 102% over market value, or for 20, we try to keep it not 10,000 and 20,000. Facebook doesn't like that. So we'll say like over asking price. We'll say it sold it quickly, because the three common issues that home sellers have is they want the most amount of money. So our headline might be directed towards that. Home sellers want less hassle, so it might be directed towards the hassle component. Or sellers want quick sales. So it's quick sales, top dollar, hassle. So your headlines are directed towards one of those three pain points. And so that'll be the testimonial ad. We're telling a story here. So commercials, education, stories. And those three work in conjunction throughout social media. And we're doing them both on posts and on stories. We're driving them to a 15-mile radius around our target market, as well as retargeting visitors that have come into our database or onto our websites.